Hello, you guys. Happy first week of January. Happy first week of 2024. My name is Deanna. This is The Visual Aspect, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I want to do a kickoff video just talking through, because I know everyone is probably doing their vision boards, resolutions, figuring out their goals for the year, and also just trying to wrap their minds around like how they want to show up this year. And I know I already talked about this last year in January, because I was still even wrapping my mind around the fact that I am a New Yorker and I took a chance on myself and had a huge career move, life change, moved to a new city, and it was one of the best decisions I had made in a long time. But before I even got there, I was very intentional in what I was looking for when it came to the roles I was applying for, when it came to like job applications, how I was showing up, listening to constructive criticism from friends who could provide guidance in how I could better myself and how I show up in my interviews, and which ultimately landed me a new role, and it landed me in a new city, and it, that just has changed the trajectory of my life in such a positive way. But I know it is 2024, and I also wanted to talk through how I'm building on that and how it can help you as well. But first off, I envision my ideal life down to how it will get me there. So I envisioned my ideal life. I wanted a new apartment. I wanted a new job, a new role, make a career move. And I knew from that I would get more money, be paid more, and I would be happier. And it's not just because of money, it would be because my environment will change. So the overall idea is there was going to be a shift in my environment, which will then like jumpstart or just restart these other areas of my life that I wasn't happy at. But when it came to like my gym routine, my daily life routine, lifestyle choices, things like that, I know if I change my environment, it will get better. And so from that, I just thought, okay, how do I get there? What are the four? I only did four, kept it very succinct. What are the four areas I want to live in? What four cities do I want to live in? What is the cost of living? Do I need to find a new job, or is it flexible enough? Like at that time I was remote. So I was like, do I need to find a new job immediately, or can I just be remote until I move and then find a new position? Do I need to find a roommate? And then also, it was like things like that. It was very job centric because that kind of builds the foundation of you being able to live in that new space, in that new environment. So that's what I personally focused on. And then I got very specific on the types of jobs I was applying for, because I knew how much I would be making and things like that, all of those other things. I'm going to have a link to that video of how I completely broke it down even more to a micro level. But I think this one is going to be more focused on what am I doing now? And how am I continuing to build on the foundation that I have created over the past year and a half since I've been in New York. So my focus this year, it's kind of interesting because for the first time in a while, I haven't been very intense about where I want to be. I feel like I feel and I know I have been working so hard ever since I left college 8 years ago. And I have just been grinding. I've been working and working and working and trying to do so much just so I can live. And for once in my life, I feel like I can just accept the place that I'm in now. I feel so happy and grateful, and I can kind of leisurely choose what I want to focus on now because I kind of got everything else set up. I am going to make a much bigger push for financial responsibility around like just how I am with my finances. I'm really excited about this because now that my mental health, spiritual, physical, and my just environment has been so much better, I'm so excited that like it started in October-ish, around September, October, but I've been dating again and it's been such a fun, interesting experience. But it's been good because I feel like I am putting myself out there as my best self. And so my focus is going to be more like financial, my relationships with my friends, and continuing to expand my little friend group. And then also just pouring into the friendships that I've made here and showing up well. And then showing up well in my older friendships that I have too. And then also just exploring the romantic side of things because I'm really excited and I'm really in a great place in my life that I'm like, I am ready for this and I am putting myself out there to find that. And I have been so diligent about, maybe I'll do a video about, I don't know if I should say manifesting, but was so specific, just as I was specific about the way I was going to change my environment for the better. I've been so specific about the man I will be in my next relationship with. I think I'm going to do a separate video on that. It's so it's so funny because even the few guys that I have met, they have hit some of those. They have definitely checked off a hunk. They have definitely checked off some boxes there, but it's good though. It's good to be very specific because then you're not just like dating whatever, and that gets frustrating. But yeah, I've been very specific about that, and I think I'm gonna hone in on my finances and a few like physical things, like my hair has kind of had a little bit of damage and stuff, and so I just need to start like getting back to cooking, getting back to like getting a few health things under control, and then just building on this amazing life that I've created. I think we work so hard and create all of these like goals and things to get us to a place that we want to be, that makes us feel happy. And once we get there, it's like, well, what do I do now? Like, do I just hang out here? Answer's no. Like, you can still be relaxed in your environment and embrace your environment and kind of just keep like working on yourself and keep building an even stronger foundation. And so that's just what I feel right now. I was trying to put my finger on it the weeks leading up towards the end of the year, and I was like, I just feel like I need to rest. I feel like I need to just kind of refocus, but I feel so relaxed in my environment. That's talking through this now is making me understand what that feeling actually is. And so, yeah, if that is where you're at, I'm right there with you. We don't have to be like just creating work for ourselves for no reason. We already do that at work. You know, maybe you don't, maybe it's just me. But I think that's, oh my gosh, is that my word of the year? Relax. I think so. Relax and prioritize. I think those are my words for the year. I like them. Relax and prioritize. Wow. This is like therapy sesh. But anyway, that is, hopefully this was like kind of helpful to kind of like provide some clarity as you're starting to create your vision boards, pull together your manifestations, like figure out ways to manifest. I'm going to talk about dating next, and then also like making friends, and how do you move to a new city and what's that whole process is, because I think that's something I've been wanting to talk about for a while. I just haven't been able to fully like feel like my brain can like process and like spew out coherent sentences. So I'm there now. So I think those 2 videos are coming up. It's gonna be good. I'm really excited to just like get back into this, share some thoughts. I'm still gonna do some style as well, but it's gonna be a mix of like sit down and talking, a little bit of vlogging, not too much, because I want to be consistent with my posting, and I get really overwhelmed with vlogging. I just do. And my setup isn't that great yet until I get a camera, because my other camera broke. And then, yeah, I just want to chat and share some things. I feel like I'm in this place now that I feel like I've just been like grinding for like 8-9 years, and now I can finally pour back out into the world. Just like share my experiences in a good way, in a well thought out way, because my thoughts kind of run away from me a lot of the time. But regardless, I'm really happy you're here. I'm happy to continue this, and it's gonna be great. A lot of chit-chatting, style, of course. I've been experimenting some with like makeup and everything like that. So makeup, date nights, relationships. We're gonna talk about like just this very fun phase of life called the beginning of my 30s. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful to kind of like put into words the start of 2024. It's gonna be good. My word is relax and prioritize. Let me know what your word is. Yeah, I hope you stick around. It's gonna be good. And also I think a lot of my style videos is gonna be on shorts. So you'll see them pop up regardless, because there will be repurposed videos, not repurposed, but I tend to just shoot one video and then post them everywhere on my socials. So I will see you next week, if not before then. And I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.